I look at what's in front of me, don't focus on the other things. I know that if I'm struggling, that only leads to a tough for me. And I want and need something that could challenge me, build up all my calluses, push through all their callousness. Becoming reckless, I'm ambitious and I'm restless, yeah. Was an apprentice but possessed a different engine, so I asked a lot of questions and I learned a lot of lessons, yeah. Got different weapons and I worked on my direction, yeah.
We gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, cause we don't hide from the blame.
Oh my goodness! Everybody, welcome here to the inaugural first Super Bowl here for the Illuminati League. I'm your boy Snypz in the building. We appreciate y'all tuning in. You guys are locked, loaded. I hope you guys are ready to go for this one, as we got the Bills and we got the Panthers about to get it in here. This should be a fun battle, to say the least. And you know what? We found somebody on the side, and I'm gonna tell you what, y'all might, you Madden heads, you might appreciate this a little bit, because we got something special here. A big treat for you guys and a big treat for myself as well. Here, listen, we got the one and only, I'm gonna call it out here right now. I am calling him, his nickname today is Mizzy. This is Mizzy in the building, AKA my man, my ace, my dog. Somebody that I've been tuning into for a long time, my man, Nick Mizzy. What's good, my brother?
Where I'm supposed to be?
Yeah, you should be here.
Okay. I mean, that that intro was just far too kind, and I figured I stumbled into the wrong. I think you were talking about somebody else.
Yeah, I was
talking about Nick Merckx or something.
Oh, no! I'm talking about you, my brother. I'm talking about you, man. You know, so for some people out there may not know who you are. So real quick before we get this game started, because they're ready to go, but before we get this game started, why don't you talk to the people real quick and explain exactly what you do for the Madden community?
Sure. I shout at video games. That's what I love to. That's how I explain it to everybody who asks what an esport is. Because usually they're about 60 years old, and I don't want to explain what video games are. So I just sort of shout and just be like, I just yell at football. It's fine. But for those of you who don't know me, if you ever watch competitive Madden, hi, I'm that voice. I'm the problem. It's me.
Yes.
I do all the play-by-play for the Madden Championship Series and EA Sports. And you also find me over on Mudhead for Friday Night Football, a weekly $1,000 tournament in the competitive sphere. But Snypz, this is where I started. This CFM is where I cut my chops. I for 4 years, I just did CFM, doing it literally 3 days a week. Asked my wife. She was very mad at me when that was going on because I would miss dinner for my silly Madden video games. So I'm just happy to be back. It feels like home. I've got a diet do like a true gamer.
Indeed.
I feel ready. I don't know. I'm amped.
Hey man, look, this you got to be amped for a Super Bowl. I mean, especially this particular Super Bowl with both of these guys. We're going to talk a lot about these guys, obviously, and what they have accomplished here in this first season here for the Illumi Bowl. But I'll tell you what, first and foremost, let's put it out there right now. Okay, I know you had an opportunity, obviously, to look at some of the stats and everything else and what's been going on. So who do you think is going to win this ball game, here for this first inaugural bowl here?
Man, I mean, these are two very evenly matched teams. You take a look at the numbers. Bills a little more of an advantage offensively, number 2 offense in the league, putting up 38 points a game, which is a ridiculous number of points, especially here in Madden 23.
Yes.
And I think they had a little bit of a tougher route. They had to go through the 15-2 Colts in the conference championship game. Took them down 31-14. I think that sort of adversity and having to go through that sort of competition gives them advantage. But here's what I will say. I see what the chat's saying. There's a lot of people saying the Bills are going to take this one home. And there's one thing I've learned. Listen, I just flew back Monday night. I called the $250,000 Ultimate Madden Bowl final.
Yes.
And in that game, it was Henry, a 5-time belt winner, the greatest Madden player of all time.
Yes.
Taking on Dez, someone who nobody gave a chance. And what happened? Dez sat there and won that game.
Exactly.
I mean, didn't just win that game.
Yeah.
Put hands, feet, toes, fingers, elbows, the entire body was on top of Henry.
Yes.
And he didn't stand a chance in that game. So always look out for an underdog who's getting disrespected.
Absolutely. I agree 1,000%. And it's funny that you mentioned that too, because I was thinking the same thing, to be quite honest with you, because when you go back, to that game that you're talking about that you just did on Monday, nobody thought that Dez was going to win that ball game. And man, oh man, when you talk about bottling up as far as defense was concerned, Henry had no idea what to do. It was crazy. So the same thing can happen here with the Bills as well. Now, I think Luar, he's solid, okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, guys, real talk, I'm going for the nothing team in this one. I am going for H-Cork and the Panthers to win this ball game. I think it's going to be a close battle. I think it's going to be 27-24. Carolina going to take it. That's my take on it.
And if he's wrong, he's going to pay everybody in the chat $100 American dollars. You heard it here first. $100 if that score prediction is incorrect. Catch the PayPal down in the link below.
There it is, guys. So look, I'm gonna tell these guys to go ahead and start up, man. I'm ready for this game. I know you are pumped as well, Mizzy. You are definitely pumped. Do you mind me calling you Mizzy, or would you like me to call you something different?
100%. I've never had a nickname in my life, so the fact that I have been graced with one, it would be just rude of me not to welcome it with open arms. I might have to have my wife try to call me Mizzy later today.
Oh boy. This is PG rated, everybody. PG rated. All right, over here.
As we're watching the movie, you perverts.
All right, look, guys, we're about to get ready for this game, man. Again, big shout out to everybody vibing with us here on Snypz TV. We appreciate y'all tuning in. And we got a game that's about to get started up here. And Mizzy, are you excited for this thing or what, my brother?
I'm sorry, I saw the American flag. I had to stand up. National anthem. Oh, it's over? Okay, back. I'm excited because this is in Glendale. This is our home.
Yes, indeed. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, look, Carolina, they're going to start off here with the football, and this should be a fun battle indeed, everybody. So, look, we're going to talk a little bit about here first. We're going to talk about this QB. So, this QB, you know, not too bad in the regular season here, Mizzy, but pretty solid QB as far as Matt Corral is concerned.
Yeah, I mean, crowd coming out of Ole Miss was maybe the third best quarterback coming out in a weak quarterback class. Obviously, you had guys like Malik Willis ahead of him. You had guys like Sam Howell. But Corral's been stellar. I mean, completing almost 68% of his passes, 4,700 yards, 42 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. That's the big one. He's been able to keep those turnovers low. The big thing, though, it's going to be the sack number. He sacked 47 times. Obviously, pressure is such a big part of this game.
Yes, exactly.
They can't get behind the sticks. If they get behind the sticks, they're going to be in trouble.
Exactly. So, already, -2 on the first play of the game here. Second down and 12 coming up here for Carolina. And Carolina, their running game, not the greatest, but nonetheless, a very solid team indeed. But we'll see what happens here. They're a top 10 running team. And Corral's going to pass here for the first time. He'll get it there to Laviska Shenault, and he will get a first down on the play early for this one. So a 1st and 10 here at the 48. Looks like he's coming out here gunning already here, Mizzy.
You just see Laviska Shenault getting involved. Again, somebody didn't have a lot of success in Jacksonville, over in Carolina, former Colorado, Buffalo. A lot of speed out there. I mean, that's his weapon. Get some speed. Let's see if they use some screen passes, something like that, to get him the ball and working underneath.
Indeed, and start to get it underneath here with Thomas. Thomas gets the catch right there. It's going to be a 2nd down and 6 coming up as Ian Thomas, he came into this game 736 yards in the regular season, 4 touchdowns. Not a bad season for him as we come in here now, 2nd down and 6 here at the 47. Corral comes out here in the gun set. And let's see what he's got here. He's going to end up.
I'm going to go to the stack Y off.
Oh.
Look for Shenault one-on-one right side.
I see that. Corral back here again, stays in the pocket. He
had Shenault butt naked. That dude had no coverage on him. He threw it into coverage.
Yeah, he threw it right into coverage. 3rd down and 6. And take a quick look at exactly what Mizzy was talking about here. Wide open. He had him wide open on that right side. Wow.
And I think that was a C route on the right side. So even not only was he open on the initial break, but he's about to break towards the sidelines away from the defender. That's a touchdown if he hits him.
3rd down and 6 here at the 47-yard line. 5:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Bunch set to the right side. Corral back for the pass here again. Good protection for a moment until Von Miller gets in there and creates havoc. 4th down and 6.
Snypz, that Von Miller, that's a bad man.
Yes, he is.
That's a bad man.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. As you can see right here, he is definitely one of the big players on this X Factor squad here with the Bills. And the Bills are going to get the football for the first time here today. And let's see what goes on.
That was almost a punt bait.
Wow.
He almost dotted that one inside the 1. Unfortunately, it ends up being only about a 27-yard net punt. But how about if you're Buffalo? You're feeling really good getting off the field, especially how that drive started.
Indeed. And Josh Allen getting the start here, 5,136 yards, 488 rushing yards. Pretty impressive by the Bills and Luar this season.
I mean, 73% completion percentage, 52 touchdowns. He is Josh Allen. That man is Himothy.
Indeed. And he won't get it this time around, though. Loss of 1 on the play. Starts it here, 2nd down and 11 coming up. Now, I'm hearing some things in regards to the last update where some people are having some issues, and I'm not sure if you heard this either, but some people are having issues with defense reacting since the last update. But I've done a couple games and seen some people not having too many issues, but I've seen a couple plays where it's been kind of crazy as far as the defense is, as Dawson Knox will get the first down here for the Bills here. 1st and 10 coming up here at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they patched a lot of those loop blitzes. Got that patch in right after the Madden Bowl. Sort of knew that was coming. I'm going to wait a bit before I judge this update. I think there's a tendency of the community to overreact every time there's an update. It's, well, they broke something or this isn't working right. Let's give it a second to breathe, and let's find out if that actually is the case or if we're just recency bias.
Indeed. First and 10 here at the 32-yard line. Allen back for the pass here again, and he's going to throw this up, and that's going to be picked off. Big play there by Woods. He's on his way on the sideline, running in the crib.
He's out of here.
Like his name was searched for it.
He was dancing.
Wow.
He was dancing on him. You can't dance on him when you got 4 defenders. He's lucky that's not going the other way.
Wow. Absolutely amazing already on defense. And Carolina, mind you, the man that I picked. It's a 7-0 ball game already here, Mizzy.
One more time. I mean, this is just a blind read if I've ever seen one. Looking for that dig route. It looked like a little, is either hard flat or a soft squat that just sort of drifted back. And Woods, he's got so much speed on the outside. Just Xavier Woods, not just a great WWE wrestler, a fantastic cornerback.
And wow, he's going to get the ball back. There's a fumble. Wow. So Carolina's going to get the football back. Unbelievable.
Not like this.
Hey, look, guys, did I tell you? Pay attention to the underdogs, everybody. Pay attention to the underdogs. Here it is. I told you, underdog city. Here we go. First and 10 here at the 26. Hands it off here to Chuba Hubbard, and ooh, wow.
Go.
And he fumbles the football. Look at Paul. He gets tripped up. He gets tripped up. He had an easy way to the end zone, but he gets tripped up, and they'll start at the 29.
I think Chuba Hubbard actually makes this play. I mean, he puts the ball on the ground. Jordan Poyer picks up. I think Chuba Hubbard sticks out an arm just to grab him by the ankle and save a touchdown. If you're going to make a mistake, make sure you make up for it right away.
Wow, and he did right there. Play action here for Allen. And Allen's going to get the quick completion here to Dawson Knox. A gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3 coming up. And we'll talk a little bit here, Mizzy, about these 1,000-yard receivers that the Bills have on this offense.
I mean, when you can get a tight end to 1,000 yards, that tells you the weapon that he is. And the fact that also you got Stephon Diggs at 1,500 yards, you got Gabriel Davis at 1,100, it means they're spreading the ball out. And that makes it hard to defend because even if you lock down one of these guys, you're going to find somebody else.
2nd down and 3 here. Allen, quick pass caught there by Cook, and Cook will go down. No gain on the play, however. And that'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 3 here at the 36.
By the way, James Cook, no slouch, 702 yards receiving to go along with his 1,000 yards rushing this year. I mean, talk about so many weapons. This you need a metal detector to stop all these weapons.
3rd down and 3 coming up here at the 36-yard line. Bunch step to the right side. And here comes Allen back here again, and he is going to great pressure, but Stephon Diggs will get it done there. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Fantastic play right there. That's Mr. 99 throw power for you behind right there.
He literally used every ounce of that throw power, unblocked off the left side. I think that's Cook's responsibility. Got there late. Somehow, though, Josh Allen finds Stephon Diggs.
1st and 10 here at the 50-yard line. Empty set. He's going to move Shakir onto the left side here, but Allen's going to take off straight up the middle and only get a yard on the play there. 2nd down and 9 coming up here with 2:30 remaining here in the 1st quarter.
I don't hate the play call, mixing in some QB runs just to keep the defense out, especially in that 5-wide set. Would have liked a better read there, though. He went just straight down the A gap. There was no room there. Would have liked to see him left or right. Allen's got so much speed. He's going to be able to outrun these defensive tackles.
2nd down and 9 here now at the 49-yard line. 2:16 remaining here in the 1st. Got the bunch to the far right this time.
Offset bunch. Interesting formation.
Back for the pass
Oh
here.
my God.
Look at Allen getting knocked down there. Big play right there. Ioannidis. And that's going to be a 3rd down and 19.
Matt Ioannidis just, I think, made whoever the right guard is retire. I think you have to you have to go to the sidelines, Antonio Brown style. Just take the jersey off. The pancake looking like a Waffle House out here.
Big play right there. It's going to be a 3rd down and 19 coming up, and that's going to be an incomplete. So the pressure comes once again, 4th and 9, and it looks like he's going to have to punt this football out.
Yeah, once again, the pressure from the Panthers and H. Cork is it's relentless, and it's going to be something that Luar's going to have to deal with, okay? We know Allen's arm strength. We know what he can do down the field. You're going to have to look underneath, get the ball out of his hands quickly, soften up that defense, and then look for your moments to go hit the big shot.
So already up 7-0 here, and we didn't get a chance to take a look at it early, but let's take a quick look here at the starting lineup here for the offense for the Panthers.
Yeah, you look offensively, Deontay Foreman, they mix in Chuba Hubbard a lot. Big weapon out there on the right side. DJ Moore going to be fun to watch him one-on-one with Dante Jackson most of the day.
And a quick pass there to Foreman. Foreman will get close there to the marker, and actually, never mind, they will give him the first down, 1st and 10. Here at the 31-yard line. Solid play there by H-Coat.
Sure we got the first down? 100% positive. Can we get the index card out to measure that one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that looked a little sus right there, but nonetheless, they give it to him. 1st and 10 here at the 31 as we get close to a minute remaining here in the first quarter. And Coral back here once again. And that's going to throw that up. What a dot right there to Thomas. And Thomas will get the first down on the play. What a laser there by Coral.
Man, that looked like it came out of his hand a little weird on the right side. I thought there was an opportunity for Jeremy Chin to undercut that if you click on and get underneath. There's Jordan Poyer out there, but Poyer doesn't get underneath it. And Thomas's big frame, tight end, he's going to make that catch every day.
Wow. 1st and 10 here at the 48-yard line as this clock continues to run down. It looks like this first quarter, it's going to end pretty quick here. 7-0 so far, thanks to an interception return for a touchdown from H-Coke. So here we go, 1st and 10. And play clock's running down. Coral back again. Pressure was coming from the left side, and never mind, they get the pressure in the middle as Ed Oliver will get a 7-yard loss on the play. 2nd down to 17.
The Houston grad, such a big player coming out, I think 6th overall pick, and he has lived up to the potential. When healthy, Ed Oliver is a top 5 defensive tackle in the league, especially getting after the quarterback.
Indeed. So we get ready to end this first quarter here in the Illuminati Super Bowl #1. And again, I am honored to be joined by my man Mizzy in the building, man. And guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in here in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this thing, man. And got a lot of viewers in here, and we definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys here on Twitch and also on YouTube as we are streaming here on both platforms. And we definitely appreciate you guys being here. Here we go to start the second quarter. 2nd and 17 here at the 41. And Coral back. And it's going to throw this up. And Thomas with another dot by Coral. And he's another first down. This man is lasering it up here today, Mizzy.
Yeah, this is cover 0 all the way. No safety over the top, so it's going to be one-on-one. Little stick and nod route from the tight end, Thomas. And matched up with a linebacker, I'm taking that matchup all day long.
1st down and 10 here at the 35. And nice in route. Never mind. Dodson with the big interception there. He stepped right into that thing. Great job there by Luar. And here come the Bills and their defense.
This was not one-on-one, though. What we saw here, little zone coverage, great usering, good drift with Dotson, getting underneath Thomas. Dotson and Thomas, similar speeds. And guess what? There's no deception there. It was a one cut, stuck with him on the cut. That's why it's going the other way. Excuse me, are we in a bakery right now? Is this the Bakery Bowl, the number of turnovers we have?
Exactly. And then you just talked about it. There's another one with Thompson getting a big pick. A tip drill interception. And just like that, what are they calling an illegal block in the back? And it doesn't matter. Wow. 1st and 10. At the 45-yard line, Panthers with the football.
Yep, that's fresh pastries over there. That's another fresh turnover. That is I believe that one was apple because that one was plucked from the tree. Tipped up into the air, too easy going the other way. How are there 5 turnovers in this game? We only have 7 points on the board.
It's so crazy. 1st and 10 here at the 45-yard line. And Coral back here once again. Nothing's open. And that's smart right there. 2nd down and 10 coming up. That's probably the first smart pass of the day by both players here so far.
Yeah, interesting there. You saw Luar go to that cover 1, putting that one high safety to help over the top and played right into the hands. H-Court comes out. It's 4 vertical routes with an out route. Well covered. Looked like they were playing over the top coverage not to get beat. Listen here. Snypz, I have no idea how this game is going to go. Neither player seems to want to throw the ball to the correct team.
And we'll see what happens here on 2nd down and 10 coming up. Oh, my goodness. I thought he was going to get there. I thought Luar was going to get there, but nonetheless, 3rd down and 1, 9-yard gain on that play.
Ooh. I don't know about you. My heart got beaten there. That was it's a risky throw. It was almost a great using with Matt Milano, who, I mean, talk about one of the premier linebackers in the league. Nice speed there in the middle to try to combat. Look at the weapons out there. Gabe Davis, Isaiah McKenzie, Stephon Diggs, Dawson Knox, and you get James Cook come out of the backfield. Milano and Edmonds are going to be massive in the linebacking core if they come out in any nickel sets to get some stops.
3rd down and 1. Oh, he might have had somebody open there. You saw the read right with me. You saw the read right with me. 4th down and 1. And let's see if he's going to end up going for it here. But I know you saw what I saw here, Mizzy.
Man, he came out in the cover 0, and it was pretty well covered across the way. Just butt naked down the field. Here's the problem. That, to me, that's a greedy read. That was, I know that it's 3rd and 1. I know I'm probably going for it on 4th down. I'm trying to get the big play over the top. But I think that looked like he was only looking to one side of the field the entire time. Because, again, he's right.
Yeah.
It's a 4-0 game.
Unbelievable. 4th down and 1. It's like we just said, R1 was wide open on that play, but he did not see him at all. But see what he does here on 4th and 1. And he's going to pass the football. Oh, wow. And he's going to get the completion there, so he'll get the 1st down. 1st and 10 here now at the 42-yard line. That was a ballsy call there by H-Coach.
Yeah, I went to that verticals out a bunch. I mean, it's a money play. You can get that quick read to the wheel on the right side. You get the tight end wheel. Here's my question. Do you think there's some nerves here? I mean, this is the first. Oh, my boy, that was almost another pick. Is there some nerves here? Illuminati Bowl 1. A lot of eyes on the product. They know what's going on. The production, everything. Is there a little bit of maybe the shakies not quite seeing the field as they would if this game was played offline or just with a couple people watching?
I think so. Right now, there's been so many days that we've been waiting for this game, so I really think the nerves are still trying to get out. We still got a lot of time remaining in the game as Chuba Hubbard will get the tote here. It's going to be a 3rd down and 10 coming up here at the 42-yard line. But I think there's there's still a little bit of nervousness going on right now, but I think they're going to kind of bounce back from it probably in the 2nd half. But we'll see what happens here.
And let's point out, these guys have a combined 3,600 rushing yards on the season. We've seen 4 run plays.
Yeah, exactly. 3rd down and 10. That's a great point right there, Mizzy, no doubt. 3rd down and 10 here at the 42-yard line. And Coral back again, and look at that pressure. Straight up the middle. Unbelievable. Luar's defense, they are definitely hitting hard here today. 4th down and 10.
You got to punt here. There's no going for this one. Play the position. I mean, your defense is forcing turnovers. 59 yards, no wind. All right. You got the leg for this one?
Let's see. Kick is up, no wind, and wow, it goes through. Wow. 10-0. My pick is looking good.
Zane Gonzalez, he's hit from 64 this year, former Cleveland Browns kicker, and as somebody who watched a lot of Browns games, that dude didn't make a kick from 6 yards, let alone 64.
Indeed. So here comes McKenzie, and I thought he was going to be able to get a little bit more out of that one, but he instead is only at the same spot. People like to start at the 25-yard line. 1st down and 10 coming up. And again, talking about this Bills defense, Mizzy, man, this defense is just special. Look at this. Look at the sack masters here.
I mean, you got 2 of the great young players in the game, Ed Oliver, Greg Rousseau out of the University of Miami, and they're being taught by Von Miller. Could you ask for a better teacher? It's like learning music or learning rap from Jay-Z, learning to sing from Lady Gaga. You got the best teacher in the world out here telling you how to be a good defensive player. It's why this defense is so tough.
Yes, indeed. And they're showing it here today in this 1st half. They have been relentless as far as getting to the QB. 2nd down and 6 coming up here at the 29-yard line. As Josh Allen comes out here in the gun set, back for the pass here again. And the defense got in there this time, but Dawson knocking for another 1st down. 1st and 10 here at the 42-yard line. Big play there for the Bills.
So far, that's been the success for them is Josh Allen making something out of nothing. I still think the Bills got to go to some underneath stuff, get some drag routes, get some baby out routes, get the ball out of Josh Allen's hands quickly. You don't want him taking these hits because one of these eventually you're going to get that dreaded pressure inaccurate.
Yes.
Ball floats out of his hand. It's going the other way, and you can't afford to give up more points.
Indeed. 1st and 10 here now at the 42-yard line. Now Allen under center, single back set. Haven't heard a lot from Gabe Davis here today, and we'll see what happens on this one as Cook will get the catch, but is out of bounds. He steps out. 2nd down and 10 coming up here at the 42.
Late read. I mean, again, especially on those play actions, you got to cancel that play action early if you know you're going to throw it quickly. Just get out of that animation because just, especially running that running back, that play action to the short side, he has no room over there. You have to cancel that play action and give yourself some more time.
Pump fake. Oh, wow. Oh, that's incomplete. I think that pump fake might have hurt him throwing that football right there.
Has anybody intentionally done a pump fake in Madden 23? I'd love to know, chat. Because everyone that I know, it's a, oops, I accidentally hit the button twice.
Exactly. I agree there because I never pump faking. Oh, boy. Okay, there we go. It's scary sometimes when these things try to cut off on you, what have you. 3rd down and 10. And Allen back for the pass here again here at the 42. Nice completion there to McKenzie. And does he lean forward? He will have enough for the 1st down. Big play right there.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. Worked underneath, has that stack over to the left side, put some pressure on the zones. It's a zig route and a beautiful cut from McKenzie. I didn't know McKenzie could run routes that well, and then able to fight for that 1st down, soften up that defense. I hope to see more of that.
1st down and 10 here at the 32-yard line. And Allen, quick pass out there to Cook. That's a fantastic read, and he'll get the 1st down using the speedster, getting it done there. The 1st and 10 now at the 18 in the red zone.
James Cook out of Florida State. This is just a great read. You see it's zone coverage. It's soft zone. Get it out to your speedster and let him get the edge. I'm not looking anywhere else until he puts a hard flat out there or mans up the running back.
That's it. 1st and 10 here now at the 18-yard line. Getting ready to hit the 2-minute warning soon as Allen will find McKenzie, and he's listening to you. Mizzy, he is listening to you right now. You said you want to see the short routes, and you are seeing them here right now by Luar.
I'm just saying I better get credit for a Super Bowl win if he comes back in this one. Once again, the underneath route waits for it to pass the user, and the stick work afterwards, avoiding the tackle. Now the 2-yard line. This is where it tightens up. You have to find something here, whether it's running the ball with Cook. If I'm looking at this one, I know we've seen a lot of shotgun, but I'm going to good old-fashioned I form, going a little tight, trying to work an off tackle, something like that, because James Cook is that guy that can get in the end zone.
1st down and goal here at the 2-yard line. He's going to put him in motion. Quick pass outside. Oh, the defense is right there, as that was definitely an inaccurate pass. 2nd down and goal here at the 2-yard line.
And he's probably lucky that that's an inaccurate pass because it looked like there was a hard flat out there looking to jump the route. If that is on target, we might be going the other way.
Ooh, wow.
It was somehow, but might have been worse and better inaccurately. Just run the ball.
Exactly. Just run the football. Yeah, you're right. 3rd down and goal here now at the 1-yard line. You got to come out here in I form or goal line and try to punch this thing in here, man, and get back into this ball game. Already down 10-0. You are the favorite to win this thing. You got to come out here and show and prove.
Yeah, a 9 overall advantage in terms of overall rating. Certainly the talent on the side of Luar and the Bills. But, man, this feels, I mean, am I wrong? This feels like 4-down territory. You can't kick 3 here on the 1-yard line.
No, you got to go for it. You got to. This is the last game of the season. You got to go for it here if you're Luar. 3rd down and goal here at the 1, toss to the left side. And normally the toss doesn't work, but it did today. Big play, big touchdown.
So here's the thing. This is what happens. He comes out and gaps all in goal line. It looked like a run commit to the inside, maybe waiting for that inside zone, that halfback blast, something like that. There's a cut block on the outside. Watch, every one of these defenders shoots the gaps on the interior. And as this toss play comes out, it's one defender, one cut block, and you're out of there.
Wow. What a game. What a game here so far. This has been epic so far here, Mizzy. 10-7. It's not been a high-scoring ball game, but I don't think we've seen the best of these guys just yet.
No, that's the first offensive touchdown. That is the first offensive touchdown, and it's on a 1-yard halfback toss. I mean, that's crazy from these two teams that were so prolific offensively. A little bit of nerves. Maybe you got to settle in here. Let's see if H. Cork with a $157, 2-minute offense can't get something rolling.
1st and 10 here. Plenty of protection. Oh, look at that. Chubba wide open. Chuba, excuse me. I called him Chubba. I'm used to calling him Chubba, but I know his name is Chuba. His mama named him Chuba. I'm going to call him Chuba. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, did you hear that train going? It was going Chuba down the sidelines, wide open on the wheel route, blown coverage, and just like that, red zone opportunity. Can he cash in?
And let's see as Thomas will get a first down here, and it's a 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Another tough play, and just like that, a response here from H. Coates.
Man, Ian Thomas getting underneath once again, gets past the user, goes into those zones that are playing probably 5-yard zones, and able to pick up a first down, get the ground game going, and I love this here. Let's see some run plays. You got Josh Allen. Maybe a little read option action, something to get the defense's eyes moving, and most importantly, use some of those timeouts.
2nd down and goal, 53 seconds remaining here in the first half. And a great ball game here so far, and a fantastic answer by H. Is Coral back here again, and he's going to throw this away. That's a smart play. 3rd down and goal.
I thought he was looking over the middle there. There was a lot of congestion. I think if you're looking for any of those levels, mesh concepts, this is so hard to throw it in because there's no space behind. You can't put a streak out there to push the defenders back and open up the underneath routes. I'd be looking, again, read option, speed option, something to get outside that gives Corral the opportunity to get something going. This is empty backfield. This is screaming pass play.
3rd down and goal, and ooh, wow, good try. Good knockout, though. 4th down and goal coming up here at the 5, and let's see what he decides to do here. I would probably, if I'm H. Coates, I might be going for it. My defense is not playing bad. I would probably go for it here on 4th down.
I'm going Marcus Peters out there in coverages. That's an easy field goal up and good. Let's see what he's rocking with. So interesting, he's got inside and outside shade. So Marcus Peters, even though 29 years old, a little on the older side, but this is somebody who on those inside and outside breaking routes is going to get those better cut moves and get a reaction to those cut moves. He was able to stick with the defender there and get the knockout. That we could see this be a major turning point in this game because one timeout, only down 6, go down, get a field goal, make it a 3-point game. It's a whole new ball game.
Indeed. 1st and 10 here now to 25, 42 seconds remaining here in the first half. 13-7 lead here for the Panthers. Allen back here again. He's going to throw that up, and he has got Gabe Davis wide open. I talked about him earlier. This is a guy that could definitely get involved, and when he does, he can start dominating, and maybe this is the start.
Big shout out to the only quarterback to ever have any success out of the University of Wyoming, Josh Allen. Absolute beam to the right side.
Quick pass there to Cook once again, and big hit stick there.
Can't get out of bounds. That's killer.
2nd down and 4. Gonna hand this off here to Cook, and Cook will get the first down. Nice cut! Wow! Great job right there on that play. 1st and 10 out to 26. And he might want to save this last time out, and you are in a bowl, so decision-making time here. Mizzy, what would you do here in this situation?
I'll maybe take the timeout early and go take one shot at the end zone. See if you can't get,
Agreed.
You've seen the wheel routes get open, something like that. But I understand it's a 6-point game. Go get your 3 points. The biggest fear I would have is the pressure that H. Cook has been sending. You take one sack, you don't get the points. You go into halftime down by 3 in a game where you have 3 turnovers. I think you're thrilled going into halftime and an opportunity to take a deep breath. You get the ball to start the second half. I like Laura's position. I love that he was able to get points in the drive.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think the fact that he got points in the drive right there as we head back to the studio for just a moment here, and the fact that he got points, you know, at the half, that's great. It's a 3-point game. You can't ask for a better bowl right now, man. You know, listen, Mizzy, what we have here on Snypz TV, okay? If anybody is losing by 24 points or more, everybody in the chat knows what we call it. We call it NWS. It stands for Nose Wipe Season. All right, that's when Nose Wipe Season starts to take place. Thank goodness we are not seeing that in this ball game here. I'm so happy we're not seeing that in this Super Bowl.
Listen, I have a 3-month-old baby. I've wiped enough noses. I'm really happy now to see it.
And congratulations, by the way, with the 3-month-old, man. That is absolutely fantastic. I have children and I'm done. 1st and 10 here at the 35.
Same, bro.
1st and 10 here at the 35-yard line as we start the 3rd quarter in this thing. And gonna be just a 3-point game as the Bills get the football back and hits it with a play action here. Allen is going to get hit with pressure, but McKenzie, wow, and he's still going and gets knocked down at the 42-yard line. Big play on the offense there for Luar and the Bills. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Look at James Cook right here. Boom. Seals the block after running his route. McKenzie then uses his speed to pick up a 1st down and more. That was a 2-yard loss that turned into about a 19-yard gain.
R.I.P. to the late, great John Madden for the boom that my man Mizzy put out there for us. 1st and 10 here at the 42. Allen back here and completion there to Gabe Davis. And again, this is a guy, I'm telling you, if he could get him activated and good to go, he's only got 2 receptions today. If he could get him going, the sky's the limit for Luar and the Bills on offense.
He is the engine that gets the offense going. Everybody knows about Stephon Diggs, but him and Cook, their ability to make big plays.
Wow.
And speaking of big plays, there goes Cook. What? Did they get some of Mike's secret stuff at halftime?
Yes.
Is that what happened? Did
Yes.
Bugs Bunny come in, give him some Mike's special stuff?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They definitely did. And I love what Luar is doing here. He's doing exactly what you said. If that flat's not out there on the defensive side, he's going to throw it to Cook every time. And he's been doing it a lot here so far this game. 1st and goal, and there it is again. And he will get down to the 4-yard line, a gain of 3. We'll bring it out to a 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, it basically ends up, even with that cover 2, has that flat out there. Ends up being a run play. You get 3 yards on it. I'd love to see him run the ball here on 2nd and goal. Not a lot in the box. Only 6 in the box right now. And with the line tight, bounce it outside.
And Cook.
Or run directly into the teeth of that pinch. Cool.
Hey, I guess that's what's hot on the streets right now. 3rd down and goal here at the 3-yard line. And interesting call here. And the one thing that I'm not seeing in this game is these guys, just lining up, as you stated earlier, in some type of I form when you only got 3 yards to go and you got these great running backs. But it doesn't matter because Dawson knock it into the end zone for a big-time touchdown.
And all of a sudden, you look up at the scoreboard and you realize, even though H. Cork might, a lot of people, I see the chat, a lot of them going, H. Cork might be the better Madden player, might have more talent on the sticks, has not put an offensive touchdown on the board. Meanwhile, Luar, a couple really nice methodical drives right in between the zone. Looked like a zig route from Dawson Knox, one of the premier tight ends in the league. There's a reason why he's one of the top 3 targets on the team. 17-13, and this defense that Luar has put out there, they've given up some big plays, but once it's gotten down to the red zone, it's been bend, don't break. Let's see if H. Cork can break through.
Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10 now here at the 25-yard line. And Coral coming out here in an empty set this time around. And back for the pass here again. Good in route caught there by Moore. And we'll get down to the 32-yard line. So a 2nd down and 3. 171 yards and an interception. Again, as you stated earlier, no touchdowns on offense here for H. Cork.
Yeah, and again, I just don't love the play calling. 3 vertical routes, a fade from the left side, and he looked like he hot routed the out route to an in. I guess cool, you want to pick up 7 yards, but there's no deception here. There's nothing trying to mix it up. Here, it's a halfback angle route. It's a nice play. You like it, but there's nothing interesting offensively going out here. Look at how many fly routes are out there. It's 2 fly routes and a comeback on the right side. You're not even looking over there. It's a 1-route read. If Luar can find out what read he's looking for, you're going to end up having a couple more interceptions this half.
I'm wondering if he's just, he's just saving the best for last. I mean, we'll see what happens, but that's going to be incomplete most definitely as he gets hurried on that one. So 2nd down and 10 here at the 46. I wonder if he's saving the best for last here, Mizzy.
Yeah, maybe keeping the deep pages of the playbook. I don't know. By the way, I've been told to say, what's up, Evo? Hi, Evo. Hello.
Oh, man. 2nd down
As
and
for
10.
me, Ms. Esco, tell me something else that's funny.
Coral back for the pass here on
Triangle.
2nd down and 10, and Chanel will get the completion there down to the 47-yard line. So a 3rd down and 3 is going to come out in no huddle, but a timeout's going to be smartly called here by Buffalo. So a 3rd down and 3 here at the 47. He wants to reset here a little bit.
He had at least a big gain. It was a cover 6 look. The tight end in play. He has a streak route coming from the left side from triangle, breaks past the first line, and there was nobody out there. You leave it outside, it's a touchdown. Instead, again, this feels like a lot of one-read Steve out here. It is, I know where I want to throw the ball, and that's where I'm throwing it, which works as long as it's open, but once it isn't, we've seen him have to throw the ball away.
Yeah, indeed. 1st and 10 here out to 26. And I'm scared with these quick reads that he's making because, as you stated, it's like a one-trick pony out there. He's trying to just figure out exactly what he wants to do. He had R1, but instead he does go to Thomas. He will get the first.
It's been all game. Look, it's deep corner. He put that flat route onto a slant. The second I saw the slant out there, that's where he's looking. He's looking for Thomas, and if the user can get over there and hold it, looks like he has to stick with his assignment and not get all the way out there. But it's just one read, Steve.
1st and 10. Coral's going to take off this time. And what in the world happened there? And does he get in there to the end zone? He does not. They call him down at the 2. That was very interesting. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
I don't know why you're trying to do the barrel roll challenge in the middle of the game, but hey, far be it for me to.
I have no idea either. But
look at my somersault.
That was definitely odd to me.
Here I come.
Wow, that was really odd. And what was even more odd is that he actually got down to the 1, so I think they kind of robbed him on a yard or so there on that one. But nonetheless, a 2nd and goal here at the 4. And Coral's going to hit the RPO to the left side, and Laviska Shenault, he cannot punch it in yet.
Wow.
3rd and goal at the 1-yard line.
I'll be honest, that's why I don't love cover 2 here in the red zone. A lot of people go to it because it looks great. Look, 5 underneath zones. You're sitting here with 2 deep zones. I've got the whole place blanketed. But you run those screen passes. You run some of those those little hitch routes. They get in between zones. That's why I like to run man coverage. Press them up, run man, and then send some pressure at them and force them to make a read.
3rd down and goal here at the 1-yard line.
This looks like he might play action this one.
Let's see what happens here. Yep, play action's there, and he's got him wide open and punches it in for Thomas, and he'll get a big-time touchdown.
Just the run commit there, it's just a habit on the 1-yard line. I know it's easy 20/20 hindsight. We can see the play that he's going to call, but at the end of the day, that's why even when you got a goal line matchup, that's why I'd like to see him come out in a 5-2, something like that, a heavy formation, and not run commit. Pinch your line and man up because there's so much traffic in here. A lot of those times those routes run into each other. Your run commit, though, he just has to slam the controller down on the ground, and he's going to find an open receiver.
Basically, in a nutshell. So here we go, H. Cokes. He gets the lead back. He is up by 3 points, 20-17. Now, remember, guys, what did I say the score was going to be? I said it was going to be 27-24. I'm creeping up on that, Mizzy. I'm creeping up on it a little bit here.
$100 if he's wrong.
1st and 10 at the 25. And it's going to hit him with the, wow, nice read right there by Josh Allen, and he'll get a 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 3 coming up here at the 32-yard line.
Allen not quite as agile as I thought he was. That wasn't the prettiest run. That looked like me trying to dodge shopping carts at the Walmart. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Excuse me.
The 2nd and 3. And he's going to get it here to Gabe Davis, and he runs into his own man, unfortunately. Ended up only getting 1 on the play. So that'll bring it out to a 3rd down and 2 coming up.
I like the jet touch pass, a different look, but much like if you're trying to drive from New York City down to Miami, you're going east-west, it's not going to work out.
3rd down and 2 coming up here at the 33-yard line. And Allen, quick pass here to Knox, and he will get down, and they will give him the 1st down on the play. I wasn't sure if he got it, but nonetheless, they give it to him. 1st and 10 here at the 35.
Hurries back up. I love the throw to Dawson Knox. Big body, just get your big man out there. Oh, my God, he might have... Did Gabriel Davis do something to Josh Allen that insulted him? Because he just tried to get him murdered out there.
Yes, he did. Because he was out there, but...
You got to lead that to the sidelines.
Yeah.
You can't lead that inside.
That's definitely got to go to the sideline there. So 2nd down and 10, 15 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, and a quick pass here to Cook. And he will go down at the 38. So that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Man. Whew. So look.
A great game.
Look.
I mean, we've been treated to a great game. I love this. And by the way, do you have any clue who's going to win this one? Because I feel like this can go either way.
This can go either way. Definitely can. But I still feel 27-24 H-Coke. H-Coke will win this game by 3 points, and he will be a world champion. I think that's what's going to happen. So here we go.
I'll send you my PayPal info to send me the $100. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Third down to 7. Couple crossers there and gets it to McKenzie, and will he get the first? They do give it to him. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Great job there by Luar.
Interesting defensive call going to a cover 4 quarters there on 3rd and 7, but I love what he's able to do. It's a lot of reads from Luar. That was not his first read. That had to be 2nd or 3rd. He had to get patient, wait for that to get outside of the outside zone. Able to pick up a 1st down. I love what he's doing offensively. Seems much more comfortable, and the offense holding up. And there goes James Cook on his horse.
Wow, James Cook ran it into the crib like his name was search warrant. Big play right there once again, and Cook will punch Luar in for another touchdown. Touchdown.
Just like that, the chef gets cooking right up the middle. Look at that little juke move, and then forget about it.
Unbelievable. So just like that, 24-20 in this one. Fantastic game here so far, folks. Somebody's taking home a belt here today. And right now, all I need is Carolina to get a touchdown and nobody else score. And my prediction is 100% correct. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to have you on for every Super Bowl, man, if my prediction becomes correct, because this will be the first time ever that has happened. Just gonna let you know.
I'm here for it.
There you go.
All the time in the world. You want to
my goodness.
Basket?
My goodness.
Wow.
He definitely made a couple sandwiches and everything just sitting in the pocket. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line, as he had a ton of time on that play.
Situational defense comes out cover 4 drop, only a 3-man rush with a contain. So they're not trying to get after the quarterback at all. Problem is on 1st down and 10, when you don't need 20 yards, you only need 10 yards. He's fine sitting in the pocket waiting for something to bounce open. You'd like to see that call more on a 3rd and long situation where they have to force the ball downfield.
And to his and to his defense too, I'll as far as the Bills, to his defense, I will say, obviously you got Von Miller, you got some pass rushers, so sometimes you can run that 3 and it's just fine. You got Oliver back there too. Oh, he's got him wide open. Look at that. Ian Thomas wide open on the play. One guy to beat, and he gets to the pylon down to the 1-yard line. Big play right there, and Carolina is now cooking with gas.
Ian Thomas wide open, and then he's got more fight than Muhammad Ali and Randy Couture combined, fighting his way to the 1-yard line. Again, we might have to check the referees, find out if they've been passed a little something, because that looked like a touchdown to me.
1st and goal at the 1, and I do agree with you. I think it was a touchdown as well, but unless he gets to waste a little more time, and maybe he'll get a little more time to waste here because he loses a yard as Foreman gets stuffed, and a 2nd and goal here at the 1.
Halfback gut action. Even though it didn't work out, I still like the call. Go to the run play. Do it again here on 2nd down.
2nd down and goal here at the 1. He's going to hit it with the stretch, and oh my goodness, Ed Oliver almost got in there. But regardless, the Bills defense is still stepped up. Great job there by Edmonds on a 3rd and goal at the 3.
Yeah, I like the stretch call. I don't love it out of that formation. It's a single back with 1 tight end on that side. Would like to see an I form where you have a fullback outside as well, along with maybe an extra tight end in that I form wing formation. It's just less blockers out there on a down that they know you're running it.
3rd down and goal here at the 3.
Look for Ian Thomas.
And
good coverage. Great
fantastic coverage, and an even better call there as H-Coke will punch in a much-needed touchdown.
He might be called Matt Corral, but you cannot corral this man too long. He finally finds some room. Great recognition. The man coverage all over the place. There's your one downside to run a man coverage inside the red zone. If that pressure doesn't get home, there's no spy in the middle of the field. Look, there's not a route that is open right here. but there's nothing that is going. You're only on the user right there in Edmonds, and one-on-one with a quarterback, he's going to make that play every time.
So my prediction is here.
End the game. Wrap it up.
End the game.
Take your knees.
Wrap it up. Call it a day. 27-24. Done deal. I called it, everybody. Game's over. Good night, everybody. You guys take care. Be blessed.
Cheers. It's been a blast.
1st and 10 here at the 25-yard line. And here comes Luar once again.
Luar, just need to take a deep breath.
I'm not.
Breathe. Run your offense.
Not liking the call. You got to throw this away. Oh,
He
never
has
mind.
him.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Just-
man.
How does Allen not have enough arm to get it there? He had him one-on-one. It was man coverages. Cover one. And look at Diggs. Beats him off the line. I think maybe if you lead that outside, you get him. But that just looked like took a little too much time to develop. Sometimes we think of Josh Allen as a superhero. Even he can't throw it 80 yards in the air.
And the thing is, too, it looked like he threw it off his back foot as well, too. You know, a lot of people don't realize, you know, within this game, you really got to watch how you set your feet in this thing. And if you don't set your feet properly, you're going to throw a wobbly ball, and no doubt about it. And talk about wobbly. Jeremy punching him in the chin, and he is on his way. Josh Allen saves him.
They got the score prediction.
Wow. 1st and 10 at the 13. Carolina gets a big interception thanks to the pressure on Josh Allen. And a wobbly football as we were talking about it.
Dead duck. What did we say, Snypz? Eventually, the Houdini act that Allen was putting on wasn't going to last. You're going to get a dead duck out there. And right there, quack, quack, it's going the other way.
2nd down and 12. 2-yard loss on the play there. So, unfortunately, it looks like if he comes down to a 4th down situation, obviously he's going to take his field goal. So, it's going to mess up my score, but it's all right. It's all right.
Hey,
it's still a great game. Doesn't matter.
Jets
LaVisca Chenault cuts it inside, and we'll go down to the 11.
But that's the other thing. Snypz, you talk about situational awareness. You're down 3 points. Those were 2 plays right there that Luar was looking for the big play. He was looking to take the lead on one shot. But what had worked for the entirety of the game?
Yeah.
Working underneath.
Exactly.
Quick throws. Goes away from it, makes a turnover.
And you called it all game. You called it all game, Mizzy. You called it all game. All he had to do was just, continue to run everything underneath, and it will be a 4th down here. It does get good pressure there, so obviously you got to take your points if you're H-Cokes here. You got to take your points here. But you talked about it all game long. We discussed it. You talked about it. Oh, my goodness.
It's
He's
a
going
fake.
for the fake. Are you kidding me?
It's Ian Thomas.
He's going to punch it. Wow. What a ballsy call by H-Cokes, and he will punch in a much-needed touchdown.
Put your cojones on the table, H-Cork. He pulled a rabbit out of the hat. We all thought this was going to be an easy field goal. Instead, he goes the fake, avoids the pressure, and who else? Ian Thomas, who's been masterful all game long, might have just sealed the Illuminati Bowl for H-Cork and the Panthers. What a play call. I've been critical of his play calling all night long, but he called a masterpiece right there.
Yes, he did. That was absolutely fantastic. H-Coke, you know what? His name is not H-Code no more. I'm about to change it. I'm about to go into my Photoshop, and I'm going to change it right now. I'm calling him Bollocks. That's his name now, Bollocks. 1st and 10 here at the 25-yard line. After that
a good
play...
nickname, ain't it?
1st and 10 here at the 25. And Allen's going to throw this up and look at him for the deep shot, and that's not a good look. 2nd down and 10 here at the 25.
It's a 10-point game. You have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. You don't have to get it all back. Work the sidelines. You know it's going to be soft coverage a lot of time. Look, it's called a cover 2 contain. A lot of soft coverage. Get some out routes, some corner routes, pick up some yards. Worst case scenario, you're kicking 3. You have 2 timeouts. You have an opportunity to get the ball back. You don't need to get it all back in one play.
That's a frustration throw right there, Mizzy. That's a frustration throw. He's frustrated right now. He is definitely frustrated. That's why that ball went out the way it did. He's lucky it didn't get picked off. But nonetheless, 2nd down and 10.
It's also why here in CFM, I know you got a chance to block a lot of kicks because there's no focus kicker.
Yes.
But when you're inside the 25-yard line, I'm always in the safe. That should be a pick. I don't know how it's not.
Oh my gosh.
It's why I'm always in that safe field goal or even just in a defense, because your chance of blocking that kick inside the 25 is so low. Like, just prepare for the fake. How is this not picked off, by the way? Did Dante Jackson maybe have some buttered popcorn on the sidelines before this play?
Something's going on. I have no clue what happened there. Wow. 3rd down and 10 here at the 25-yard line.
Here's what's crazy. I mean, and again, this game is not over yet. But Snypz, tell me if I'm overstepping my bounds. I know I just got here.
Oh, no. You got it.
I feel like Luar's been the better player for the majority of this game. He's had a better offensive game plan. He's been making better reads. He's the only one that's put it. I mean, let's be clear. There haven't been that many offensive touchdowns in this game. He has more of them. H. Cork has played a great game, but he has a defensive touchdown and he has a fake field goal touchdown.
Right. Yeah, and you're not wrong in that situation. That offensively, Luar has played the better game. He definitely has. He's played the better game. But those mistakes, they come back to haunt you as he hit him with the zig right there, and Knox will get close to the first down. Actually, he does get the first down. So now we're at the 2-minute warning here, Miz. We're now at the 2-minute warning. So, I mean, he's got to score here, obviously. Do you kick a field goal here now and try to get it back?
Yes, absolutely. 100%. Take your 3. You got 2 timeouts. Maybe take 1 shot to the end zone if you got a great play. So far, I've seen his shots be basically verticals. So, I don't love it, but...
And he's going to get... Oh, wow. Yep. You know what? Right there, you kick your field goal. You kick your field goal right now. You kick it right now.
Dawson Knox just set up a stand at the flea market the way he sold right there. Unbelievable.
No way. You got to kick a field goal. Yeah, you got to kick your field goal here now. I think this is wrong for him to go for it here right now. Now, if he scores, different story, but hey, I say you kick your field goal right now. After that
you
last
only
play...
use 3 seconds. I'm fine with this, but kick 3 now.
Yeah.
Game doesn't want you to touch on this drive. Get your field goal unit out.
Kick the 3. Kick the 3. You have to kick the 3 now. I really think you got to kick the 3 now. And it looks like he's going to go for it here on 3rd down and 10. I really think he should kick the 3 points, but nonetheless, Luar's going to come out here. Luar's frustrated, though. He's frustrated at how this game has gone. He knows that he was the better offensive player in this one, Mizzy.
This might actually be playoff Josh Allen, the way he's selling. No one's open. Throw this away. Throw it away.
And he's going to take off. He's going to get the first.
Get out of
he's
bounds.
Going to keep going. Step out. Hurry up. He will not be able to step out. And the clock will continue to run. 1st and 10 now to 16. And he's going to...
Even though Luar's been the better offensive game plan and has made some better, I think, reads, he's also made way more mistakes. Yeah. And I think it goes hand in hand. You can sit there and say, I think Luar played better offensively, and also go, he's made more mistakes that has given H. Coke this game. Now using that timeout, you have to go for an onside kick. You've given up your chance of going and getting a defensive stop.
1st down and goal here at the 5-yard line.
This is terrible clock man. This is Nathaniel Hackett clock man. You had a touchdown.
Wow.
You had a touchdown.
You saw that.
Left side.
Yes.
It was open.
Yeah. Left side wide open on the slant route. Was it a slant route? Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was.
It's a slant. I mean, I know the user's over there, but you throw it back in the end zone or highball it, you got a shot at it. Instead, look, you're going to be under a minute to go.
What I like to call MCS it, because everybody in the MCS, they highball. It's Cook.
Nice
He'll
throw.
punch it in. No, great job. He finds Cook, and he gets a much-needed touchdown.
Why run cover 0 there defensively? Don't know, but it doesn't really matter. He needs an onside kick here, and I think, like, if you looked at the stats of onside kicks across all Madden, all game modes, I think onside kicks are getting converted at about a 0.0001% time, which is about the same chance that I have of getting a date with Anna Kendrick.
Well, here it is. This is for the marbles right here. Oh, wow, that was scary for a moment, but it looks like he's going to walk home with a title.
Pop your H corks? Can I say that?
Yep, you sure can. You sure can.
I mean, here's the impressive part, and let's point this out. The most impressive part of this to me, look at the team he did this with.
Yeah.
This Panthers team's not the most talented team in the league.
Nope.
80 overall. He's done it with a lot of homegrown talent, using Matt Corral at quarterback, DJ Moore, who's a good wide receiver, but wouldn't be a number 1 on a lot of these teams, and takes down a team in the Bills and Luar rocking with Josh Allen, with Stephon Diggs, with the talent that they have defensively, and Von Miller and the Edmonds brothers. And I mean, the fact that he's able to get out of this game with a victory, it might not have been pretty, but at the end of the day, anybody remember how any Super Bowl goes? No, you remember the final score and you remember who held that trophy at the end.
Well, I'll tell you what we won't remember today. A fantastic Illuminati Bowl #1. And just like that, H-Cokes, I called the 3-point game. I will say that, Nick.
100%.
Hey, I will say that. I called a 3-point ball game. 34-31 was the final count in this one. I did call a 3-point game. The score wasn't correct, but bottom line, the underdog takes it in this one, Mizzy.
Carolina's going to be popping the Carolina tonight because the Panthers are champions. Not since the 15-1 Cam Newton year when it looked like they had a chance at a title and came up just short. Had the city seen this? Look at the confetti. You just love to see it for a smaller market team. Big ups to H-Cork. I mean, a big tip of the cap to Luar for playing a fantastic game. Both these guys gave us one for the ages. And for the first Illuminati Bowl, H-Cork a deserving champion. And now the interesting part comes, which H-Cork's going to have that target on his back all season long.
Wow. The target is going to be major. And you know what, the one thing that H-Cokes is going to be so happy about is that he was able to get the first call with obviously myself, but to have a legend in the game in Nick Mazzesko in the building making this call as well. And this was absolutely spectacular. This was fantastic tonight, guys. This was fantastic.
I hope this isn't my last one. Can I come back? Can I do this again?
Oh, man, heck yeah. Come on, man. We are in AZ, bro. We're both here.
That's true.
Look, I got you on the Discord. We are good to go. I promise you, this ain't gonna be the last one.
Thank God. I mean, I did make a Lady Gaga reference in the middle of that game. I saw chat react to that one. I apologize if that wasn't up to the things, but it's if you've ever watched me call an MCS game, I have sung in the middle of MCS games. That's 40,000 people watching, so I'm a giant dork.
Hey, and that's okay. Look, I don't mind it at all, man. I'm a dork off camera as well. Trust me, I try to compose myself as much as I can on camera, but I am a complete dork myself. I promise you. I am, bro. So you ain't the only one. Trust me when I tell you. You know what, as a matter of fact? We gonna make it a point. Nick, we gonna make it a point, okay?
Okay.
We are here in AZ in the same state.
Yep.
We gotta meet up one time. I don't know if it's gotta be at a BWW or something like that. Yeah, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? The Buffalo Wild Wings or something. I don't care what it is. We definitely gotta chop it up, bro. We definitely gotta chop it up.
My man Mostradamus also in the chat.
Yes.
He's out here too.
Yes.
Let's get the three of us together.
Yeah, we did all get together.
Coming couple of weeks, grab a bite to eat, grab a beer, something like that. Chop it up about some Madden. Let's make it happen.
Indeed. Man, this was an absolute fantastic game, man. H-Coke, look, this guy here again, nobody picked him except your boy Snypz. So H-Coke, listen, you gotta give me my props, baby. And it was a 3-point game, like I said. So 34-31. I said 37, I'm tripping. 34-31, the final count of this game, man. Nick, it has been absolutely incredible, man. And I'm definitely looking forward to doing this with you again. And definitely looking forward to seeing you in Madden 24, man, doing some things out there for the MCS. I follow the MCS hard, so I'll be definitely tuned in, most definitely, bro.
Chat, Bradley, thank you so much for having me, Snypz. I'm not just saying this because we're on your channel and because you're a nice guy. I've called a lot of games with a lot of people. You're one of the most fun I've gotten a chance to call with, so I look forward to doing it again. Anytime you want somebody to come along, give me a ring. If I'm available, I'm there.
No doubt. Man, we appreciate you so much coming through, man. And you know what? Real quick, actually, before we go, let me double check.
You've rewarded me a
here.
check for $100,000. Thank you so much. Oh my God, that's too much.
And look, I would have did it. Look, if I was able to get there and beat either Dez or Henry for the 250, I may have slid you a little bit, but I couldn't get.
There you go, H-Cork. I got you right here.
There you go.
It's got the DJ Moore signature on it. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Carolina Panthers, your Illuminati Bowl champions here on Snypz TV, man. This was a lot of fun, everybody. Again, look, for my guy, Nick Mizzesko, I'm your boy Snypz. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, look, I couldn't even give everybody the big ups that I wanted to, so let me just say it right now. Big up to everybody out there that supported here tonight. Thank you so much on Twitch and on YouTube. We truly, truly appreciate you guys, and I know you guys ain't come to see this bald head of mine. You came to see Nick. That's who y'all came to see. Y'all came to see Nick. All right, guys, with that being said, look, man, we gonna call it a night here, everybody, man. I know it's a little late for everybody out there, but again, we so appreciate y'all tuning in. Congratulations again, H. Coke. You are the first official Illuminati champion here on Snypz TV, man. Guys, you guys take care, be blessed, and we will catch you in the next one, y'all. Slide, folks.